The General Lady from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you. I want to thank our co-chairs, Congressman Grijalva and Ellison, for their very hard work on this budget, which is a better off budget. And as former co-chair of the Progressive Caucus, I rise in support of this budget because each year this budget continues to get better and better. As a member of the Budget and the Appropriations Committee, I was really once again appalled by the devastating cuts that the Ryan Republican budget makes to the safety net. The number one priority of our budget is fixing the job crisis, and that's exactly what the CPC budget would do. The Progressive Caucus budget asks the wealthiest 1%, big oil and huge corporations, to pay a little more, just a little more, so that we can afford to invest in the American people and create over 8 million jobs over the next 3 years alone. The CPC budget replaces the disastrous sequester by supporting critical spending in education, infrastructure, and rejecting benefit cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. While the Republican budget continues to keep the American dream out of the reach for all Americans, it would increase spending for the already bloated Pentagon budget. Chairman Ryan's report on poverty refuses to acknowledge the facts that Head Start and all of the Great Society of initiatives have kept millions out of poverty. They have worked. And raising the minimum wage for single mothers provides a pathway out of poverty. Mr. Ryan's report does not acknowledge the facts. Taxpayers, for example, subsidize corporations to the tune of over $200 billion. Just to keep people in the ranks of the working poor. The CPC budget eliminates the Overseas Contingency Operations Slush Fund and supports a modern military able to face real 21st century threats. Once again, we provide economic growth and jobs in our budget, and we require the Pentagon, the largest single federal agency, the highest waste, fraud, and abuse, to pass an audit and to pass it now. Can I have 10 seconds?
Chairman, yield additional 10 seconds.
General Lady is recognized for 10 seconds.
I just want to conclude by saying we simply can't continue to write a blank check for spending on war if we're really going to have any chance of getting our fiscal house in order. We can't do this to America's struggling families and the working poor. That's what the American people deserve. Our budget, the better off budget, our country will be better off.
Time of the General Lady has expired.